One thing I've seen from the Eagles offense that I really like is their willingness to use empty sets to exploit mismatches in coverage. On this first play, you're going to see Kenny Gainwell motion out wide, and you're going to see that as he goes, this linebacker is going to carry him out. And so that indicates that it's going to be man coverage. Now, given the cushion that we have between DeVonta Smith and this cornerback, this is just going to be an easy decision to run a little hitch route, and it's going to hitch up for an easy completion. It doesn't get any easier for this than this for Jalen Hurts. Just a little 8-yard stop, ball's out on time. Spreading guys out like this, it allows us to discover mismatches in the coverage, and it makes the coverages so much easier to read. On this next time, we're going to see Miles Sanders is going to come in motion, and as he motions, we're not going to see much movement from the defense. This linebacker will come in just a little. This corner is going to sink a little. This indicates that we're going to be in a zone coverage, and so if we roll the tape, you see the reaction here. There's not much of a reaction from the defense. We're looking at this soft coverage shell, and so once again, this is just going to be just a quick little hitch route for DeVonta Smith for an easy pitch and catch for another 10 yards. Cushion, wide open, ball's out on time, easy pitch and catch. Now this time, we're going to see a cover one man look. And again, we're spread out wide, so it's easy to tell what the defense is doing. It looks like we've got cover one. We've got eyes on Dallas Goedert, probably running an over route, a crossing route, which he had a lot of success with in the game. We're going to run mesh. We've got dual drag routes here, and this guy's job is to pick off this defender and get DeVonta Smith wide open over the middle, which is going to work like a charm. And so we see at the snap of the ball, here comes the pick. No contact, no illegal contact. Just, again, you can't have an easier throw for easy yardage than that. Now this time when we spread it out, we're going to see what appears to be quarters coverage. And so our routes, we've got DeVonta Smith is just going to run a little smoke route, and then we have a post route. We're going to have a curl. We have a flat route, and we have kind of a slant. Now in quarters coverage, this guy is responsible for the number one receiver if he goes deep, responsible for number two if he goes deep, responsible for number three if he goes deep, responsible for number four if he goes deep. And so what we're going to see is DeVonta Smith does not go deep. And so this guy is just going to sink back. His responsibility is now to play a half field zone. And this quarter's flat defender does not get out here on DeVonta Smith. And so we'll see, the Eagles' primary concept isn't open. DeVonta Smith is just standing in the flat. He's not a part of the progression, but as Hurts has to bail from the pocket, Smith rightly realizes, look at all this open grass in front of him. And so he's going to drift upfield. This is the scramble drill, move upfield into a soft spot, and it's an easy gain. Again, this is just a mobile quarterback in an empty set causing issues for the defense. Now I want to show you three more plays, and they all have the exact same read. We're just reading this defender over Smith. This looks like man coverage, right? But we could have some sort of zone coverage here if this guy's bailing over. We're not sure. So we're reading this defender right here. If he goes with DeVonta Smith into the middle of the field, this slant route to A.J. Brown is open. If he doesn't go, then the slant route to DeVonta Smith is what we're going to hit. So this is an easy read for Jalen Hurts. We snap the ball. He goes with Smith. The ball is out to Brown for an easy completion. Now, this next play is the exact same read. This time, there's three defenders. There's 3 over 2. We've got 3 guys over two receivers. And so obviously, this guy is covering the inside. He's covering the outside. This is the defender we have to key on. Where does he go? Does he go with DeVonta Smith? We're going to throw the ball behind him to A.J. Brown. If he stays out with A.J. Brown, we're going to trust DeVonta Smith to get open on this route. And so we snap the ball. We see right here, boom, his hips open inside. He's running with DeVonta Smith. As soon as his hips open, Hurts starts to throw. Already he's getting the ball out, and it's just a perfect on-target ball. We can watch it one more time here. The hips turn. The ball is out. The defensive back is upfield. He's on the upfield hip of the receiver, and so we put the ball behind him. I've heard people say that was an accurate throw. That's not an inaccurate throw. It's perfect placement. If you lead him upfield, this is broken up. A.J. Brown boxes him out and tumbles into the end zone for a touchdown. We do the same thing one more time on a 4th and 10 at the end of the game. You convert the play. You go into victory formation and kneel down. Again, we've got A.J. Brown outside right here. He's going to run a slant route. We have DeVonta Smith in the slot running a slant route. Same thing. We've got 3 defenders out here. He's on Brown. This guy, we're not sure, and then we've got this guy. Now this time the backer is going to blitz, so we've got one-on-one coverage both places. But it really doesn't matter. This guy takes the step in because he has to replace the linebacker in coverage. And that's just an easy completion to A.J. Brown. Great route, and he's going to get the first down. Look at this route. Look at this route by Brown. He knows at the snap he got an outside release, and he's running an in-breaking route. What do you have to do? You've got to be able to get inside the receiver. So he fakes out. He gets him to turn his hips. Just a beautiful route here by A.J. Brown. And wide open, moves the sticks, gets a first down. The Eagles continue to go into empty sets, and as long as Jalen Hurts makes these appropriate reads, empty is a strong, strong look for this offense. It doesn't take away the threat of the run because your quarterback is a positive in the running game, but it spreads the coverage. It allows you to identify the coverage quicker, and Jalen Hurts is